Good evening, everyone. In today's stream, we are going to keep decreasing the size of the website. I know it's not that much, like the website is 2 point something megs now in Google Chrome, but in Safari it's still 3 megabytes because we can't have the PNG to WebP savings in Safari because Safari doesn't um, support WebP. But so if you refresh the website now, oh, this is the production version. Actually, let me do npm run skip build and let's do a production build and then serve it on Firebase so you can actually see the difference. And also, let me quickly delete the hero images. Let's delete these ones today. I'm gonna add them back. I just want to get a consistent size each time I load the website. So let's start by doing that, and I'll show you how big the website is, and then I'll show you how much space savings we got after what we're gonna do today. All right, so let's do Firebase serve. So we are running on localhost 5000 now, which is there. Right. So if you go to network and then refresh, you can see our website is 2.3 megabytes, right? Consistent each time we load the website is 2.3 megabytes. And I've discovered this, I was reading some optimization blogs somewhere, and a while back I've discovered React icons. What this allows us to do is this allows us to import the favicons that we only need rather than importing the whole CSS file. So as you can see, I'm using 6 favicons on my website. These are the social media icons. And the way I use them is in here, maybe? Yeah. So as you can see, I've imported in one of these. Come on, where is it? Oh yeah, here. So you can see that I've imported this huge JSON file. It's minified, but it's still big. I'm not sure how big this is. Can I reveal this in Finder? I can. All right, so it's 31 kilobytes, right? And what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this and I'm going to save some space in the meanwhile. So I don't need everything from here. This contains all of the icons that we don't need. For example, I have no idea what FAI is. I don't know what FAI is, but we're importing them into our project, which we don't necessarily need. So, and this is where React icons comes into play. You can import the ones that you need by doing this. So I'm gonna have Facebook, Twitter, email, LinkedIn, GitHub, and all those things, Instagram. These 6 icons are the only ones that I need, but I'm importing the whole CSS now. But instead of that, I'm gonna use this to import the ones that I only need, if that makes sense. Probably does. Anyway, so let's go ahead and start by modifying our package JSON. We are gonna get, oh, okay. Okay. We are gonna get rid of font awesome here, and then we're gonna replace that with what? FA React icons. There. Let's just put it there. Oh, we need double quotes, right? And then put that down there, and then that. Come on, yeah. And yeah, I can go with 3.8 for now because that's the latest version. Cool. And then I'm gonna stop the Firebase server. Remember, it was 2.3 megabytes before npm I. Let me just write this down because I might forget towards the end of the stream. Okay. And then now we have to modify the social media icon and put all of these classes. So we can get rid of this because we're not importing this anymore, right? And let's see here. So in the social media bar, we have all of our social media icons, so we don't need to modify a footer any further. Instead of supplying the class names in here, we're gonna put these elements inside there rather than having class names. So I'm probably, yeah, I can probably get rid of these things as well. Why not? Why not? Okay, right. And then in here, I don't think we require an element in here anymore, and I can probably get rid of the class name in here. And then instead of having a class name, we're going to supply this element with children that we're going to place inside. So I'm going to name this as such. And it's not a string anymore, it's a node, it's an element that's coming. And then I'm going to put that child over here. Oh. Yeah, that looks fine, I guess. All right, let's go back to social media bar. Now we're going to supply all of these elements with children, right? So what I'm going to do is something like this. So select all of these things, and then I'm going to delete that, put this there, and also that. So all of these things accept children now. And then I'm also going to do FA Twitter, because that's how you pass the icons now. And then I can probably, okay, how did we use this? Let me import this, but I'm not sure if this was the correct usage. IntelliJ might be importing the wrong thing. Okay, so you have to import them from there. Cool, let's do that then. So I have to add a forward slash there, right? Just FA. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, it highlighted. It just highlighted, so it's okay. Are my keyboard shortcuts working? Probably. Anyway, FA Twitter's not closed yet. That's absolutely right. Well, auto format did a lot of things for me now. All right, I didn't mean to do that. So we're gonna pretty much do the same thing. For this one, we're gonna use FA Facebook. I'm just guessing, by the way. I'm not sure if those are the actual class names, but it must be very similar to what we had before, right? So FA LinkedIn, and we're gonna have FA GitHub in here, and then in here we're gonna have FA Instagram. Come on, yeah. And then in here we're gonna have FA and this was envelope before, right? Let me quickly check. So yeah, it was envelope. Cool. And then I forgot to add forward slashes to these things. All right, that looks good. And now it's complaining that we haven't imported them. Oh no. Well, this is not how you imported them in the documentation, so let me copy this, paste it in, comma, get rid of that, and then we're going to put a forward slash in there, and now all of these things are going to be highlighted, and then clean up this file. This is probably it, so let me do an npm start. Alright, have we installed the package? Okay, apparently we did. Yeah, okay, the icon is different now. I've just noticed the icon for Facebook is different. Can we get this back? Because this one's much cleaner. For LinkedIn as well, like, take a look at the difference. The difference is huge. Also, the new ones are smaller compared to the old ones. That could cause some issues. Yeah, this is not centered. These things being centered are related with the font size, so I have to adjust the font size to be bigger because these items scale upwards rather than going down and left and right. It's just weird. I remember making this years ago because I ported this from my old website, right? And it was such a pain to adjust these things. The font size has to be like exactly 1.2 REM or something. I don't know. We'll take a look. We'll take a look. But I want the old Facebook and LinkedIn icons back. So I'm not sure if this class contains them. My best guess would be to go inside the implementations of these and search for different LinkedIn icons, because there might be different LinkedIn icons there, right? I mean, they should have they should have the new and old Facebook icon that you could choose. All right, let's go in and let's search for let's search for Facebook. So we have FA Facebook, and then we have something called FA Facebook F. Is this what I want? Probably. So if I put an F there, and also if I put an F to the import statement there, am I gonna get the other Facebook icon? Oh yeah, okay, that works. Then there must be something for LinkedIn as well. So let's go in here, search for LinkedIn. Okay, so there's something called LinkedIn in. All right, interesting name, but I guess that would work. Let's paste that in, put it in there, and well, that's exactly the same icon, but just with different sizes. So I have to adjust the size now to be a tiny bit smaller. Yeah, I could do that. Cool. So let me see the styling of these elements. Also, I'm gonna quickly check if I still need the list item element there, because if you remember, I'm just passing the children in here, and I may not need this anymore. All right, let me try one more thing. Maybe I can pass this class name. Okay, it still needs href. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it like this. But this is fairly clean, and also I have to adjust the font size. So where's the font size coming from? So the font size is footer social media button. So social media button is the class name that I passed there, and that's the background transition. Yeah, the font size is here. Cool. These are centered if I remove the font size element there. So the font size for these ones is 20, and the font size for these ones are 20 as well, because they're using the same CSS. But I think I have to manually adjust this to be like smaller, maybe 18 pixels. Is that the same as the other one? Okay, let me close that. Yeah, that's almost the same. Are do they look centered? Yeah, they look perfectly centered. And the size difference is negligible. Like, okay, let me try 19. But 19 is not an even number. Okay, it's 40. Yeah, they don't look centered anymore. Okay, I'm gonna settle on 18. So let me quickly change the font size. Yeah, it's coming from here. So let me change this to 18. All right, I think that's it. So if the website refreshes now, okay, that looks fine. Let's go to the blog. Let me quickly check if everything is the same. Yeah, these things look fine, but I also need to adjust the width of this page. But it's not I'm not going to make it a part of this stream. So let's see if the desktop site looks good. Yeah, the desktop site looks fine. But I'm going to create a task, also actually an issue in here. Issue. That's a 3-story pointer, because I don't know how. I still have to figure out how the width of the blogs should work. Footer icons. Wrap in mobile / responsive blog. All right, that's it. Yeah, that's pretty much this user story done. These look dead centered as well. Cool, cool, cool. We can close this, close that, close this one as well. And yeah, this library is called React Icons. And let's take a look at the space savings, right? So let's do npm run script build. The website might have gotten bigger, and if it's gotten bigger, then we can just learn from our failure and not repeat the same mistake again. But remember, the size was 2.3 megabytes previously, and I'm expecting something like 2.25 or something like 50 kilobyte savings. As you can remember, the CSS file was not that big. It was barely 30 something megabytes, right? Okay, fine. Let's see the results. Let's see this optimization and let's see how small the website got after we've changed it. It was 2.3, and let's do a refresh. 2.2. There you go. We've managed to save like 100 kilobytes. I'm not sure how accurate this is, but hey, we've saved some space. There you go. All right. On a really slow internet connection, every single byte helps. So, all right. Well, that's it. Thank you for joining the stream. I'm gonna push this to, oh, actually, let me test everything in Safari as well because Safari just breaks everything, right? But this change shouldn't be breaking Safari. Yeah, okay, everything's perfect. Right, I'm happy with this with these changes. I'm gonna merge everything to master. Actually, let me just do a straight push. Before we do the push, let's put these images back, right? Right. Okay. All right, let's take a look at our changes. Yep, we've deleted that. We've adjusted the font size. We've removed font awesome and replaced it with icons. Yeah, we've made those changes. That's right. And also we put the children there. Yeah, that's right. That's absolutely right. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna do a commit. Use the icons instead of font some CSS to save space. Git push. And then npm run script build because we've packed our images in there now again. And then I'm going to do a Firebase deploy. And that saves us about 100 kilobytes on our website again, which is, that's okay. Not that much, but still something. The goal is to keep it under 2 megs, and the next thing, I might remove Lottie and replace that animation with a GIF. But hey, there are a lot of things that we could do before that. We can still, maybe we can minimize Bootstrap, but anyway. Firebase, I'm gonna do deploy now. And everything is released. Well, you can see the new icons on the personal website. Refresh the page. Let's see how big this is in production. I think Firebase might be like compressing stuff further. 1.6 megabytes transfer, 2.3 megs, 2.3 megabytes resources. Yeah, 1.3 megs. That's it. 1.3, 1.4, depending on the image. Okay, that's very cool. The images, they work as well. Cool. Yeah, thanks for joining. And I hope you found this useful. Right. Bye.